1-866-95-PATRIOT. Steve calling in from Pennsylvania. You're on the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
Hey, Andrew. Thanks for taking my call. Just about Franny and Freddie. Don't forget about the banks that were over-leveraged 30-1 and backed equally by over-leveraged insurance companies. Thanks, AIG.
Okay.
So don't forget to leave that out of the equation. But I wanted to call about Jay-Z. I don't get what you mean by he's a hypocrite. I don't see where the hypocrisy comes in, or that Obama's a hypocrite on Jay-Z. I don't get where that comes in.
His supporting of Obama is hypocritical. It's like Democrats driving foreign cars.
Why?
All right, let me go to a basic thing on this. Is a Democrat driving a foreign car an act of hypocrisy?
You mean because Democrats say buy American? Is that what you mean?
No, because they support the UAW. They're telling us that we have to save General Motors. What would save General Motors is people going out and buying their cars. If you're a Democrat running around saying, I support the UAW, save General Motors, why are you driving a Mercedes?
Yeah, sure. I can see that.
Okay.
I don't get what it means to Jay-Z, though.
How is it that this man can support a president who has this lust for wealth redistribution and a political movement that is demonizing and damning rich people while isn't he living the American dream? Isn't he doing everything that progressive Democrats are complaining about? He's made a lot of money. He is expanding his operations. He's buying other businesses, entering other markets.
That's not what Obama's against, though.
Really? He supports CEOs.
Obama's not anti-wealth. He's anti-crony capitalism. There's a big difference there.
He's anti-crony capitalism.
Yes, exactly. Everyone pays their fair share of taxes. He doesn't care how much.
You mean like General Electric?
Exactly. I mean, that's liberal. I don't know what Obama thinks about General Electric, but liberals in general are really.
Steve, please.
What? Don't please me. I'm telling you the truth. Liberals are against.
Who is Jeffrey Immelt?
Liberals like myself.
Who is Jeffrey Immelt?
He's the CEO of GE. Is that right?
And he's also the head of Obama's Board of Economic Advisors. How much did General Electric pay in taxes last year?
Like many other corporations that are overtaxed.
No, hold on, sir. This corporation that has its CEO inside the White House is paying no taxes.
Yeah,
you want to talk about crony capitalism and social corporate?
That's the problem. Why are they paying no taxes? It's because...
Why isn't the president asking his friend Jeffrey Immelt to pay his fair share?
Well, I don't know. Is Obama a micromanager like that? He's going straight to the companies and asking them why they're not paying taxes? Or is it...
Yeah, every time he puts on the hard hat and goes to tour the factory floor, that's micromanaging.
What about corporations that have dummy mailboxes overseas and exploit corporate tax rules that no American small business gets to do at all?
Right. Sir,
I'm giving you a liberal position, and you're just...
You're giving me an ignorant position. The president of the United States is sitting side by side with the largest target for your complaints, and you can't see a connection there. General Electric is the largest outsourcer of quote-unquote American jobs. General Electric is acting like a social corporatist corporation. They are benefiting from their relationship with the federal government and the White House. They pay absolutely no taxes whatsoever. If you want to start with a complaint, start with the president and his relationship with the CEO of General Electric.
Most liberals do have a problem with GE. I'll take Obama out of it. Fine, Obama's a hypocrite for not going after GE. But let's look at the state level. Like for Wisconsin, for instance, they sit there, they cut corporate taxes, and then they say, oh, my God, where did this deficit come from? We better take it out on the poor. We better cut heating.
No, the public sector workers are not the poor. They're making more than the private sector. Okay, they're not the poor. The public sector workers are not the downtrodden. They're not on the breadline. They aren't wearing hand-me-down shoes. Their kids aren't sitting by burning garbage in barrels just trying to get a little heat in the tough Wisconsin winters. Come on, stop that.
No, but these states these states like Wisconsin, like my state of Pennsylvania.
So you think the bigger problem is Wisconsin, not the federal problem of Obama and General Electric?
they're making budget cuts to state services, not only to unions. Actually, unions is someplace where we agree. I think the unions are way overbearing. But I'm just talking about they're cutting state services to the poor.
How can the president how could anyone make the call that corporations should do this, that, and the other thing when the one that's inside the White House isn't being asked to do exactly what it is you're talking about?
Well, actually, Obama's been actually very friendly to small business. He's not just giving all these giveaways to the corporations like Bush did.
You're just prattling off talking points. Just be honest with me. You really kind of have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your question? What's your question?
I don't get. You called me.
You're calling out hypocrisy that's not there. Obama is not anti-wealth. That's your thesis, and it's not
really.
True.
He has not made statement after statement about redistributing the wealth. The time is not to profit. These companies have to be responsible and do this and do that. If he means it, If he means it, sir, then he needs to start making those dictates to the guy sitting next to him at lunch. Thank you very much for the call.